1 p.m. Time to get the workout in. Thanks for tuning in on this July 4th. I got a good one planned for today. Right away. All right. What we'll do today is I'm going to be using the Crossrope Bolt 1 ounce attachment with the 1 ounce attachment and the Rich Froning rope, speed rope. And we're going to be going, I'll get back to that. We'll be using both ropes. If you don't have those ropes, it's completely fine. Don't worry about it. Just use whatever rope you have. The main thing we're going to be doing today that's a little bit different is, since it's 4th of July, we'll be doing 10 Navy SEAL push-ups after each time set. So a Navy SEAL push-up, I'm not sure if you've seen the movie Shot Caller before, or you follow Iron Wolf or Burpee King here on YouTube. But or I think his name is Mighty Mouse. But a Navy SEAL push-up is kind of like a burpee, but it also has some ab work in it where you push up, lift your knee up, push up, lift your knee up, and then come up. So it's like a burpee kind of on steroids. But the good thing about the Navy SEAL push-up is it gives you a little bit of a rest before you come back up. So the way a Navy SEAL push-up looks is, and if you can't do push-ups, it's completely fine. Just try your best, but it looks like this. So I'm not going to do the whole thing that they do in Shot Caller where they do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to come down. You come down like this, plant, go down, bring your knee up, down, knee up, down, and that's one. And then to get the squat motion out of it, you can stick out your pelvis a little bit if you want to, like they do in the movie. But all you really need to do is do the push-up. It's 3 push-ups with 2 knee ins like that. That's all you really need to do. If you want to kind of exaggerate it out like they do in Shot Callers, if you've seen it, then you can do that. But it's not necessary. Let me get my water here. It's pretty hot out today, so the water is going to be needed. We'll do like we always do with the comparison of jump ropes on this channel. I'm going to do a series of 2 3-minute jumps, maybe a little bit longer with each rope, but after each set. So if we do a 3-minute jump with the Crossrope Bolt, and right after that, 10 Navy SEALs. And I'm going to keep track of the Navy SEALs so we can see how many we do in this workout. And what we'll do is we'll go for an hour, and feel free to get out of it if you need to. It's a long time. We'll go for an hour to see what we can do. All right. So what we'll do is we'll start off with the dynamic warm-up stretch. We'll do 20 of these. All right, that's 20. Now we'll go down into the squat for about 30 seconds or so. Sit in the squat. It's a really good move for ankle mobility and flexibility right here in the groin area. So we'll come down. Try to put your butt as low as you possibly can. Okay. If you can't sit in the squat yet, what I would recommend you do is just come down here and go on the balls of your feet like this. It's still good. It's not as effective, but if you can't sit in the squat yet, and it's not an easy move to do, you can't sit in the squat yet, then this is the next best thing you'll be able to do. And then you can go on one foot like this, try to keep your balance, and then you can try on the other one until you get your ankles to the point and you're flexible enough to be able to at least do a little bit of it. All right, now we got a minute of shadow jumping. All right, let's do it. This is going to be heavy calisthenics today with the Navy SEAL push-ups. So try to stick with it. If you have to go to your knees for the push-ups, that's completely fine. The main thing that you want to do with workouts like these is you just want to try to keep moving as best you can. You want to find, if you can't do the push-up, you want to find something that you can do that uses the same muscle group. So a push-up on your knees. But the one thing you don't want to do is completely stop, because you're not going to get the benefits. The main thing is to keep moving, just keep trying, and keep putting forth a great effort. Do some up here. All right, it's time to get it started. This is the first time I'm doing these Navy SEAL push-ups, so that's why I didn't want to go too long. I've seen people actually do the 500 Navy SEAL routine, and it takes them I think it took them about like 2 hours or something like that. So we're going to see how many we can get along with the jump rope. All right, so we'll start off with the crossrope pull, 1 ounce, and we'll start off with a 2-minute jump just to get us started. And we'll do 2 minutes with the rich Froning speed rope. I'm using lighter ropes today because of the heavy focus on the calisthenics. All right, let's do our exercise here, work out. All right, let's do this. We got it. Time to start in 2 minutes. Let's go. It's something like that. There we go. 60 minutes, that's what we're doing. I got some comments about some of the workouts. Maybe putting some workouts up for people who are new to jumping. I've got two that I recorded. I think it's been almost a year now. I think I recorded those videos, but they're still good. One's 6 minutes long and one's 7 minutes long. And those are a little bit easier than a lot of the ones that I do. So check those out. And then I'll work on getting some more of those out too. I definitely understand everybody has different fitness levels. So I try to put workouts on here that are challenging, but that also people can do without getting frustrated. There's been a lot more people tuning into this channel recently. It's hard to please everybody. I try my best to put out workouts that people are going to get good benefits and results from. But as always, I really appreciate the feedback. Thank you. All right, that's 2 minutes. 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are great. All right, 2 minutes. We'll use that. Ready? Keep going. Let's go. All right, 10 days. Let's do it. The hardest part of the Navy SEAL for me is pushing up at the top on the 3rd push-up. Let's do it. Seven. 9. All right, that's 20 so far. What we might have ended up doing. Those are tough. Those are definitely tough. All right. So we're over 3 minutes now. Ready? Go. After doing those, I mean, your arms feel like you just lifted a ton of weight. I'm hoping that the jump rope will loosen everything out a little bit. All right, let's do these Navy SEALs. Yeah, these are definitely difficult, but just gotta keep going. All right, and then if I have to take a rest, what I'm gonna do is just run in place like that until I finish. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew, that's done. Yeah, that's not easy. All right. Let me get some more water. All right, 3 minutes. All right. All right. Got the Navy SEALs. I'm trying not try them off the mat now. That might be a little easier. We'll see. Five. 6. 7. 9. Ooh. Yeah, those are no joke. I might have to put a cap on them. Each one is like doing 3 push-ups. Except when you raise your leg, it's putting more weight on your arms because your leg isn't supporting itself. You're welcome. So far, we've done 40 Navy SEALs, and we're going to keep jumping. Ready, set, and go. I'm almost at muscle failure now. I need to get stronger. Ooh. No, not anymore. I don't get shin splints anymore just because I do it so much. I mean, you can see here that I'm already tired from the Navy SEALs, but with the jump rope, it's no issue. It's because I just jump rope. For the past 2 years, I've been jumping rope a whole lot. But with the Navy SEALs, obviously, I haven't been doing them as much. I haven't done them at all, so it's difficult for me. Like, I'm already tired from the Navy SEALs, and I've only done 40. And I'm about to try, and I'm going to struggle through these 10 more here. So let's do it. I think I'm just gonna have to go slow. 2. 3. I did the shot caller thing. 3. 4. 5. Ooh. It'll probably be my last set of 10. After the next one, it's taking me too long. I gotta get better at this one. This, I've only done 5. My arms are about spent. All right, let's keep going though. Fight through the pain, let's go. 6. 7. I don't know how they did 500. This is crazy. All right, let's go. Eight. All right. One more, let's go. All right. 10. Yep, me too. Do what you can. That's 15 ABCs right there. We got 2 minutes. Ready? Let's go. Definitely feeling those Navy SEALs. That's why I'm doing this. Just jumping with the rope right now. Definitely taxing my shoulders after doing those Navy SEALs. All right, time for, I gotta finish off this set. Shake out. This is gonna be, I'm gonna get 10 Navy SEALs right here, no matter how long it takes me. Take a rest if you're still with me. If you're not doing the Navy SEALs, do something, stretch out, do something. All right, let's go. Two. I'm gonna do sets of 2. All right, let's go. That's 4. Oh, I don't have the strength to put myself back. Yeah. And I almost couldn't put myself up. Yeah, I'm about a muscle failure now. Let's see if I got 2 left. I don't even know if I got 2 left. Gotta keep going. Oof. Man. All right, that's 60 Navy SEALs, so that's basically 180 push-ups right there. All right, take a breather. I'm taking a breather. I'm tired. I don't know if I'm ever gonna. Those are difficult. And maybe I'm just not strong enough yet to do those. But man, those are rough. Respect. Mad respect to anybody who's done 500 of those. Those are rough. Oh, the boat is way fast. The boat's faster because the handle is lighter. The wide breath. We got 2 minutes now. The wide breath is handle is the same. It's basically the same as the get lean handle. So this handle, the boat handle is a lot lighter. You can move way faster than the wide breath. I'll put it to you like this. I think that the best product that I've tried that Crossrope has come out with, and these are the products that I've tried, the Volt is the best. I've tried the broad prep, the get strong, the get lean, and the speed LE. And in my opinion, the Volt is the best one. And it's funny because they don't really advertise it that much. And probably because it's the cheapest. It's the cheapest product they have. Oof, man, my arms. It's getting harder. I'm having to do this here. But like I said, you gotta do what you can do. Do what you can do. This is what I can do right now. It's good to challenge yourself. Alright. I'm done for the Navy SEALs for now. I might do a few more later. But right now, my muscles, my shoulders are on fire. They're on fire. I'm having to shake myself out here. Shake my arms out. 60 of those bad boys, those are no joke. All right, 2 minutes. Hopefully my strength comes back to my arms during the workout. Yeah, see, I normally don't trip up this much because my shoulders are tired. Man. All right, we're going to keep on with the 2-minute jumps. Yeah. Ooh, hey. Still feeling, starting to go away a little bit. I think I'm probably going to be feeling that tomorrow. I'm just trying to keep going. I got muscle failure after those 60. All right, 2 minutes. That's why I'm doing this side swing right here. That's about all I can do right now. That's okay. Get some water. Ooh, this is a good one. Got about 14 minutes left. Sometimes the workouts don't go all the way as planned, you know. I underestimated the difficulty of those Navy SEALs. All right. 2 more minutes, let's go. Got the point now. Well, lost the screw. Good thing I have extras. That's one of the dangers about the bolt. I didn't tighten the screw down enough. Good thing they sent extra because I don't think I'm gonna be able to find that thing. I was just singing the bolts praises, and now I've lost one of the screws that came undone. All right. Well, finish out the 2 minutes, and now I know I gotta tighten that screw down a little bit more. All right, take a quick breathe. I don't have any other, all other speed ropes in the house, so I'll use the tighten. Ready? Go 2 minutes with the rich Froning rope. It might be the weather. It's probably the weather and the Navy SEALs. But man, this is a tough one. I think those Navy SEALs took it all out of me. Plus, I'm getting toward the end of the 24-hour fast too. I stopped eating around 4:30 yesterday, so that might have a lot to do with it as well. Who knows? But got 7 more minutes. Gonna power through it. Let's go. Yeah, I might be able to find it with a magnet. I got some extra ones though, so I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to do it, but it's so small. And it could be anywhere. I mean, it could have gone under my garage and gotten outside. There's just no way to tell. Since I have extras, then I'm just gonna go for that. All right, 4 minutes left. We got another 2-minute jump. Let's do it. Quite honestly, I'm already glad that this one's done. This Navy SEAL done. Put my gas tank on E, but even when you don't think you're going further, you just gotta do it. Take 1 step at a time to keep moving forward. Even if it's another step, even if it's not the step you want to take, at least you're taking a step in the right direction. Like right now, I'm tired, so I'm doing this right here. Just keep moving. right? One more to go. All right. We're going to do a 1 minute jump to end it. We're going to start in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Try to get some water. Yeah. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Man, that was we all started concentrating. That was one of the tougher workouts that I've done on the channel. Probably the toughest, actually. There was another one a couple months back that was pretty tough. But that one was by far the hardest. I'd never done those Navy SEALs before. I didn't think that they would be that difficult. Yeah, I was wrong. I definitely underestimated the difficulty of those. It's not hard to do 1 or 2 or even 3. But once you start getting and doing like 4 or 5 of them in a row, at least for me, it really starts to take a toll. And the cumulative effect is unreal. The 7th or 8th is so much more harder than the 4th or 5th, even though you're only adding 1 more onto it. It gets really difficult. It's basically like a push-up on steroids. I mean, because I can do a good bit of push-ups, regular push-ups, without stopping. I mean, that's my best event in the old Army physical fitness test. I mean, I've done upwards of 120, 130 push-ups in 2 minutes. But yeah, those are different. Those are a lot different. But it's good to challenge yourself. And it's also very hot out here too. So I'm gonna have to get inside under the air conditioning here shortly. But once again, thanks a lot for tuning in. As far as the workout goes, it was 1 hour and 7 minutes. I did 60 Navy SEALs and stopped at about the 30-minute mark. My max beats per minute was on 194. That's pretty high. I'm usually in like the highest I'll get one of these workouts is like 175. 194, that's kind of like a running workout right there. So appreciate it. It's always good to challenge yourself. I mean, I think that some people think that I don't get tired or anything like that. Well, you're wrong as far as that goes, because I do definitely get tired.
especially I can jump rope for a long time, but when it comes to calisthenics, weightlifting and stuff like that, I have a lot of work to do with jump rope, but I have even more work to do with calisthenics, getting stronger and being able to knock out more of those Navy SEALs without breaking. Mad respect to anybody who's ever done the full 500 with no breaks. That's amazing. That's a lot of strength and willpower right there. All right, well, I'm going to get inside. Thanks a lot. Let me see what the message is. Yeah, no problem. Tic Tac, appreciate you tuning in. And Thomas Cooper, thanks for tuning in as well. And to the people still out there watching, I appreciate you tuning in. Please subscribe. Hit the like button, the thumbs up, share the channel with your friends. Have a safe and happy 4th of July. And I will see you on Monday. Later. Jump rope to freedom. Peace out.